What's up, guys, and welcome once again to Agit Codeworks. And then today we are continuing our tutorial in the series web development using MySQL and PHP, and this is the 11th video in the series, and we are going to be looking at arrays in PHP today. Arrays in PHP. Now, what are arrays? Now, simply put, first of all, an array is like a variable that can hold multiple values, okay? And a variable that can hold multiple values. Okay, why is that necessary? Okay, sometimes you might want to handle data as a collection. All right, so array is a data structure that enables you to do that. I'll give you a simple example. Most softwares you develop are data driven, and most times when this data is returned from a database to your application, it is finally processed as an array. So it behooves us today to understand how arrays work, the syntax, and so on and so forth. All right, so let's check out how it works. So this is a simple schematic that shows us how arrays work, a simple diagram that demonstrates how arrays work. So this is a regular variable, this is the variable name, var, then this is the value, x. Very simple. So that means I could just say a variable name equals to a regular variable. But for an array, you have a variable name, but it holds multiple values. All right, so we're going to be looking at how that is useful in programming, and then more importantly, how to create and use arrays effectively. All right, so this var here is the name of the array. The array has the value, or it's called elements, AYHEU. These are the values in the array. Then they are referenced using index numbers. So A is referenced with 0, Y is referenced with 1, H2, E3, and U4. Okay, even if this is not clear, let's go straight to Notepad++ and let's get how this works. Alright, so here on my Notepad++, let's create a new file and let's demonstrate how arrays work. Let's create a simple array and see how we can put it to use. Alright, let's save the file first of all. Save as let's say arrays.php. all right, so first of all, before you go ahead, please make sure you've started your XAMPP server. Like I always mention, if you've not set up your environment, there'll be a link in the description to set up your PHP and Apache web server. That's what enables you process PHP code. All right, let's cut the chase and let's write code. All right, first of all, we have our PHP tag. Okay, let's just add a comment, arrays in PHP. All right, now to declare an array, for example, I have an array of, let's say, student names. I have a set of students. I have, let's say, 5 students. Instead of creating 5 variables to store 5 students, we could create a student array which would now contain the 5 students, helping us manage the data as a collection. Okay, so array as a data structure, it's very useful in most applications. All right, let's see how this works. So first of all, I declare my students variable. We assign arrays using the array function. So you say array, take note of that. All right, so this array would contain, let's say the first student is Mike, next student John, Chris, George. So these are called the elements of the array. Okay, elements of it. So right now it has 4 elements. So we put the 5th element, which is the 5th student. Let's say Jack also. So this is an array. Okay, instead of holding one single value, it has multiple values. So now how do we reference them? Like I mentioned in the opening slide, you reference them using their index number. So this will be index 0, this will be index 1, and by the way, take note of that, indexes start from 0, not 1. Very important. So index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, and index 4. all right, so how do we now reference them? Let's say I want to print out the first index, so I would say echo so the student array index. So index is denoted with the block brace. This is a block brace, so this is going to print out index 0. All right, Okay, let's run this quickly. Copy full file path to clipboard, open Chrome, paste it here. Then from htdocs, my server name for now, which is localhost, and then we run the file. So here we go. We have Mike. So your guess is as good as mine. If I wanted to get John would be 1, this would be 2, 3, and then 4. All right, so let's put a little paragraph in front of it here, and then in Notepad++, Control D would easily duplicate the lines. So we have student 1 here, index 1, and then index 2. So we're going to have Mike, John, and Chris printed out. So let's see. So refresh, we have Mike, John, and Chris. So like I mentioned, this is very useful in building applications that fetch information from a database, especially if that data will be retrieved as a collection. Okay, so take note of that. This is just a sample code for arrays. We are still going to look at other types of arrays, and we're going to put arrays in action in building stuff like a random password generator and stuff like that. Okay, so code along, and in our next tutorial we're going to take this to the next level. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video if you find it useful. Please do have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.